Hello everyone, I am Somili Akhtar from Alamkul Institution, and in the previous class we have studied about the nomenclature and what are the rules of nomenclature and what is binomial nomenclature, who derived the systems and everything else. Now in today's class we will study about the taxonomy, which basically deals with the classification, identification and the nomenclature of the various living organisms that are present on earth. Okay, so taxonomy is what? It basically deals with principles and procedures of the classification, whatever are the rules, whatever are the principles, and how to classify a living organism, that will come under the category of taxonomy. Okay, so this is far most the famous question. Carolus Linnaeus is known as father of taxonomy. Who is known as father of taxonomy? This is Carolus Linnaeus. So this is by far the most important question. Okay. Now, on the basis of these modern taxonomies, as I've already told you, earlier only external structures were there for classification. Now we have internal structures as well. We have the study of ecological information. We have the anatomical structures. We have many other things for classifying organisms into different categories. Okay. So that is what, on the basis of modern taxonomical studies, external and internal structures, along with the structure of cell, developmental processes, ecological information, everything are considered under the process of taxonomy. Now, what is taxonomic categories? The classification involves hierarchy of steps where each step represents a rank or category. It is called taxonomic category. Means there are certain kind of steps under which we have to place a certain organism for classification, and the classification starts from domain. There are three domains as eubacteria, then eukarya, and bacteria. So three domains are there. Under the domains, then it will come kingdom, then phylum, then class, family, order, genus, species, everything. These are the hierarchy under which each and every organism have been placed. Okay, so this is also called as what? Taxonomic category. It is particular category where we place each and every organism. Now, taxon. Each unit of classification represents rank and is commonly termed as taxon. Means one rank. Like if I am writing kingdom, so this is what? It is one rank. It is one rank of a particular taxonomical category. Okay, taxonomical category. So taxon is what? Basically one particular unit of the whole bigger category levels. Okay. Now taxonomical hierarchy means either arranging the categories in ascending order or the descending order. Okay. So these are famously learned, and this taxonomical hierarchy is followed for classification of any organism on the earth. Okay. For plant, it is kingdom, division, class, order. Then for animals, kingdom, phylum, class, order. Now this is what classification in decreasing order, that is from higher level it is higher and it is lower level. Okay, so from higher to level, this is the category. Okay, and for animal only slight difference is there, that instead of division they have phylum. See, for the plant division is there and for animals phylum is there. So how will you learn? A little trick is there. We can say mnemonics to learn kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. So how will you learn? Before kingdom there is domain, so I'm writing that also. Don't, know, priya, can, order, good, soup. So every initials shows us that these are the hierarchy. Okay, every first initial will help you to remember the taxonomical categories like kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. And before kingdom, domain is there. That is why I've written don't know, priya, can, order, good, soup. Like D donate domain, then K donate kingdom, then P donate phylum, then class, order. Okay, order. After that, I haven't written family. Order for, I forgot. So order for good soup. This is the whole mnemonics of how you can learn taxonomical category. Now, example, if we want to take an example, how we will classify any species. So I'm taking example of Panthera leo. Panthera leo, which is, by the way, name of lion. Okay, scientific name of lion is Panthera leo. So I'm taking the example of this, and let's see how we will place them. Domain, I'm only writing D. So in what domain it has been placed? Domain eukarya, because they are eukaryotes. Eukarya. Then let me write it first. Phylum, domain, kingdom, phylum, it should be there. Phylum, class, order, family, genus, and then species. So kingdom, of course, kingdom will be Animalia. Then what will be the phylum? Phylum will be Chordata. Then class will be Mammalia. Then another class will order will be Carnivora because they are carnivores, Carnivora. Then family will be Felida, and of course genus and species I've already written. Felida, genus and species are what? Panthera, and then species is Leo. So this is how you can classify any organism on Earth based on this taxonomical hierarchy, going from the highest category and coming to the lowest category. In kingdom, we will find there is unrelated species, but in species there are most closely related species. So on moving from upward to downward, relativity or closeness increases. Okay, closeness increases, and moving upward it will be decreases. Relativity or closeness decreases. So here also the same thing has been written. All the member of taxonomic category have some similarities which are different than those of others. The maximum similarities found in species means they will be most closely related, and which is the lowest taxonomic category. And most dissimilar species will be there in the kingdom because they are the most higher in their taxonomic category. Okay, the similarity decreases as one moves higher in the taxonomical hierarchy. Same thing. Then we will study about each and everything in detail, and I have written everything. So what is a species? What is genus? What is family? A species is what group of individual organisms which are having most similar fundamental characteristic with one another. Like if we are taking Leo family, so Leo species. Leo is particularly a species, but inside the Leo there are many families. Many species of the Leo category will come under. Okay, same way with the humans. Humans are the species, but under the same category of sapiens, there are many other kind of species which are like clear skin one, darker skin ones. All the kind of species belonging to human category will come under the sapiens form. Okay, so same way species is what? It is group of individuals with fundamental similarities as a species. Now genus, they comprise group of related species which has more characteristics in common comparison to species. मतलब कि whatever the common characteristic of a species are having means two or more species like sapiens and Leo, they will come under the common category at some or the other point because they both belong to kingdom Animalia. So whatever the common species will be there, they will come under the category of genus. Then family will be group of related genus. Then order will be a group of related families. Class will be group of related orders. Then division or the phylum, it will be group of related class. Again the kingdom is a group of related division or the phylum. Like there are 5 total kingdoms, so all the 5 total kingdom are having some common things interrelated to each other. That is why they have placed in different kind of kingdoms. Okay, example here also one example is given how we can classify. Example is of radish classification. Okay, so how radish is classified? What is the kingdom of radish? Kingdom is plant. Planty division is spermatophyta, means they are sperm bearing plant. Okay, then what are their characters classes? They are dicotyledons. Order is Varietales. Family is Brassicaceae. Genus is Raphanus, and species is Sativus. So this is how you can classify any particular organism in different forms. Okay, same thing I have written. As we go from a lower to higher number, the number of common characters decreases, as I have explained earlier in the slide. So here also, what are the taxonomic categories? They are common categories like species, genus, family, order, kingdom of phylum, या division, then kingdom. Intermediate categories we still exist, like subspecies exist, subfamilies exist, sub order, except there are some things that X phylum या above superfamilies, subfamily and superfamilies exist. Means above the family some things are there that are categorized, and subfamily means under the category of family. Okay, so there are some intermediate categories are also which are helpful in the classification of certain kind of organisms. Okay, now species, I have already told you, this is what smallest units of classification, and member of a species can breed, means they can since they are very closely interrelated with each other, so they can populate with one another and they can produce of their own. Okay, reproduce same being of their own. Now again, lowest category, since it is in the lowest form of taxonomical hierarchy, that is why it is lowest taxonomical category also. Similarity is highest in the members of species, already explained. Now see, similarity, for example, it is written Solanum tuberosum. Tuberosum is what? It is potato. But Solanum melongela also and Solanum nigrum also. See, these two species are coming under the same genera Solanum. Okay, so they are what? Closely related. Then genus. Genus is common group of species. Example: Solanum tuberosum, Solanum melongena, Solanum nigrum. I already explained this. Solanum is what? Common genera, same genera, but they are different species. Tuberosum is potato, melongena is brinjal, and nigrum is another kind of plant. Okay. Then family, group of related genera. Then we will come under the order. Order is group of related family. Dissimilarity is getting increases as we move from bottom to top. Okay. Then class, group of related orders. Example: Carnivora, which is coming under the class Mammalia. Then phylum or division is group of related classes. Like class Mammalia will come under phylum Chordata, which is again coming under the kingdom Animalia. Now kingdom. Kingdom is highest taxonomical category and it is group of related phylum. Again, the same different kind of example to explain the taxonomical hierarchy. And this is the example of Homo sapiens, that is humans. Sapiens, which is a species, then genus is Homo, family is Hominidae, order is Primata, class is Mammalia, then Chordata, and then Animalia. Any organism, see, we are using this system only for defining any kind of organism. So this is the most famous and most useful taxonomical method for classification of any kind of organism which are present on Earth. Now, this is given by ICBN, means International. This ICBN has recognized certain kind of rules and regulation of how we will nomenclate. Okay, so for naming any organization, kingdom is given no suffix, then phylum is being given the suffix of phyta, subphylum is given the suffix of phytina, class is given the suffix of Opsida, then subclass Edae, family will be given the suffix of ACE, superfamily Ariae, subfamily Oidae, tribe ES, EAE, and then genus and species are having no suffix. Order is Ales, superorder Ania, and suborder Inaes. So this is how you can classify a particular organism into a most specific way. Okay. So that is all for today, and I think only one more topic is left, that is taxonomical aids, which will be containing museums, herbarium, and everything. Okay. So see you in the next class. That's all for today. Bye.